I never know how to start videos. Today, Cece and I are going to try something we've never tried before. Resin art. Yeah. Okay, I hate beginning videos. Basically, I was out at a cute little shop one day where they were selling handmade items by various local artists, and I came across these coasters with beautiful Victorian witchy type photographs on them, and I really liked it, but I couldn't afford them, and I thought, I'm going to make them. I actually ended up spending a lot more money buying all the supplies than just buying the coasters, but with that said, I now have the capacity to make all sorts of resin art. So I don't think this is how they actually made the coasters, but this is the best way that I can figure out to kind of emulate it. I went online and I ended up printing off some of my favorite witchy type pictures, and then I purchased various supplies and molds and all sorts of stuff. We're gonna get that down right now and I'll show you what we have. Okay, so I'm gonna just hand you stuff. Okay. You can just plop it on the table. Need that. Okay. And this one is super duper heavy. Whoa, yeah, this one, because it's got the trivet stone tile things in it.
It's not that heavy.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's go through the supplies and let's find out what we have. So I'm just going to clear the workspace and only have on here what we need to make the actual coasters. Yeah, easier said than done, right? Because our space is cramped. Okay, so this is pretty much everything we need. We need imagery. This is gonna be...
Oh, the cork things?
Exactly. So when we're done like
excited.
This, I know, I'm so excited. Okay, so we have the tiles, the mixing cup, the resin, the pictures, a ruler, an X-Acto knife, and the cork for the bottom of the coasters when we're done. Oh, I think we need either a heat gun or, you know, one of those long flame thingy things that we don't have? Little bubbles will pop up in the resin, yeah. And they use the heat to make those go away.
We might just have...
Didn't I get a heat gun for you before when you were making like foam armor?
Yeah, I don't know where it went though.
I think I know where it is. Okay, we're gonna hunt that down and then we're gonna get this place all set up. I think that we're gonna wash the tiles off first because they have a little bit of a, you can already see it, yeah, a dusty residue. And we're gonna collect some B-roll. So we wanna grab the camera and we can, oh, be careful. Skirts and clutter do not mix. Okay, you wash and I'll dry. Oh, I love these tiles.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't
they? Yeah. Oh God, it didn't break.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
It creeped me out.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just glad it didn't fall on your foot.
Yeah, me too. I'm always barefoot when I'm crafting, which is super dangerous, I guess, if you're clumsy like me.
Last one. Look at the difference.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they look completely different now that they've been rinsed off. Oh wow, we should show that. It's focusing on your face. It's focusing on your pretty face. Pre-wash and post-wash. You can see the difference. I guess I'll just kind of place them along here to dry out. So now I want to cut out these images that I printed off the computer, and then we'll kind of position it on here, maybe put down a little bit of crazy glue, I think it might be called. And then I want to basically smush the paper into the tile so it kind of seems like it was printed on there, or maybe it was even, what's the word, where they do this stuff?
I don't...
Like hanging an old-timey poster on like a brick wall or something in like Victorian England. I don't know, like, I want to basically weather this imagery and make it seem like it's been on these stone tiles for a long time, like they belong there. Okay, let's work on getting the images onto the actual tiles and creating that weathered effect, so by the time we put the resin on, it will be exactly how we want it to look. Then the resin is just going to create a hard coating that we can use for putting, you know, hot mugs on and glasses of water. The resin just protects the image that we've created.
Okay.
So we'll work on that. This is going to be resin take 2. I tried mixing the resin outside because I had seen on YouTube and read that the odors are not good to inhale, and I don't have any kind of special mask to wear. So when I was stirring the resin outside, the mixture just kept getting thicker, higher, more voluminous, and white and opaque, and I stirred it for about 10 minutes. It kind of goes from clear to opaque to clear again, and mine never went clear. One of the things I read is that it could be too cold, and then it just turned into a giant thick block of white goo. So that's not the desired effect I'm looking for. So we're gonna try mixing it in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and open my windows, maybe even open my door all the way. I don't think any bugs are gonna be flying in right now since it is raining, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that the smell isn't too disgusting and noxious, because I do want to have my daughter come back out here and help me resin the coasters, and then also we have some other things we want to play around with, like little jewelry and pendants that we want to resin. We've got bookmark molds and all sorts of neat little things that we want to use the leftover resin in so it doesn't go to waste. So I'm going to get down to trying to mixing equal parts again. I am not going to stir it for more than 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes is supposed to be the max. I'm going to really take my time and stir it slowly. I think I was stirring it a little too vigorously outside and creating air bubbles, which is probably also contributing to the opaque finish that I ended up with, other than the clear finish that you're supposed to get. What are you doing?
I'm trying to pull them up, but if I pull them up too high, I can't bend my arm.
Oh, I thought you were like trying to hide like a tattoo from me or something.
No, I was like, oh no, I can't have Mom see this.
Exactly, that's what I thought you were doing. I was like, what happened? What'd you do? It was hard to wait, but I let the coasters dry for 24 hours. Also, whatever leftover resin we had, my daughter and I tried making little pendants and bookmarks. It was just fun to go ahead and be creative spontaneously and also make sure that we didn't waste any of the leftover resin, because coating the coasters really didn't take a lot. So after the 24 hours, I went ahead and put cork on the back of them. It was really simple. I just purchased pre-made 4x4 pieces of cork that have an adhesive on one side, and it's sticking really well to the coasters. I cannot believe how wonderful these turned out. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it really did show through as we were sanding the kind of uneven, beautiful texture that these tiles had originally. So it's almost as if the paper kind of melted into the tile, which was my actual intention, and I had no idea if it was going to be successful or not. My mind is just reeling with all sorts of ideas that I can apply this new skill set to. Think about giving vintage pictures of your loved ones on coasters for holiday gifts. I mean, really, you could do anything. And I just love how simple the whole process was. It was really simple, really fun, really user-friendly. The fumes from the resin were a little gross, but we had all of the windows open and I had a fan blowing the foul-smelling air out the window. It really wasn't that intense. I didn't have to run away from it like I have with previous projects. So here we are at the end of another video, and if you've enjoyed it, if you could like and subscribe to my channel, it means the world to me. I love posting videos. I would love to be able to do this more often, making it less of a hobby, more of a career, and your support is crucial for that. And if you have any comments or feedback or ideas, I would love to hear from you. Please post them below and I promise to respond. You know I always do. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.